Welcome back, sports fans. Here we are, another video. What's new? It's the new season. So seasons, for those of you who are new, they run either 4 weeks or 5 weeks. On a 4 week season, normally the first event is Tribe Challenge. Sorry. We're obviously just off the back of a 5 week season, slightly longer, but it does need to happen just due to the number of weeks that they go through. Is there anything new? It doesn't look like there's anything new being added for this season. The season pass is the best value you will get. If we just hit the eye here, you can see what you're going to get as you go through on the season pass, and there's other stuff that you unlock as well. So let's just have a quick look at the season pass. We can collect some money bank, maxed out money bank 50,000, and then we'll collect the first one. But let's just have a look. We normally get trading tokens at all levels. So there's the blue. There's the green. Green there. Then we get purple. And then the orange one a bit later. And then normally towards the end you actually get the better boxes that you can, for athletes, coaches, etc. What else is good about a new season is... Let's just okay, they're in queue. We have got the world tour. Sorry, just quickly, we're just gonna enter into the world tour. There we go. We'll enter into the world tour. Always enter at the highest level you can, and then you've got 3 attempts. But we can do. I've done videos on that before. The other good thing about a new season, there's 3 really good things. One, season pass. Secondly, once you're above stadium level 13. You get to recollect all of this every season. And it is a great way of just leveling up your account. Which is why people do focus on cups and try to get as high up on cups as possible. Maxed out, so therefore 20,000 coins. That is how people are going to have a ton of coins pretty quickly. The ones at the top are already building up that bank of coins. I would say for a new... When they go above level 15, you're going to need 20 million coins to really stand a chance to progress quickly. Again, maxed out card. That's the only problem about maxing out cards. There's a positive of the coins, but sometimes you do want to get the ones to max out the others. We're just going to quickly zip through. Because we will earn a fair few coins from this due to being maxed on purples. We've got 1 blue max, 1 green max as well. So hopefully what we are doing is we're giving ourselves the best possible opportunity to further our account. So we're coming in on Stadium 18. Oh, we've got a pole vault, and I know that pole vault is the one that is lowest because it sticks in my mind. Right, we're closing in on collecting all of these, and as I said, we are earning coins galore. If you haven't watched it, watch my video on the game economy with Tribe Challenge and saving your spins. Really good to see. Unfortunately on this one I've just got 2 of the maxed out cards that I didn't actually want. Let's hope we don't get any more Jarmillas. There's some Jonathans. Collects. Let's see. Hopefully this is not a repeat. It's not a duplicate. It's not. Good. That's great news. Right, we are really closing in now. These are the last 3. Unfortunately, you don't get to claim the level 13 one because those cards that unlock would be helpful. Getting 2 extra golds. That really would be a good one to be able to collect again. So the higher you are, the more you get access to. And it always stays at stadium level 13. If you actually have a look through and we go... you don't get to recollect the growth fund. But, 6,000 gems on the way soon, hopefully, when we get to stadium level 24. Now, the next thing that is important is when we're in a new stadium, we will collect that at some point. The daily deals, we're going to look at the daily deals and go... Okay, we're definitely going to buy that one. Oh, duplicate. We're definitely, obviously, going to do the low ones because we know we've got loads to do in these. It is an absolute slog to get to 15,000 blues. Let me tell you that much, because I've done it on one card and it was painful. Now I should be taking that discus, but there is a reason why we're not. And that reason is because of the next brilliant feature that we get on a new season. And that, if we go into the shop and go to the bottom, we've got CC offers, fine. Just quickly on CC offers, there's a reason to, if you are going to buy something like this, it does give you extra attempts in club championships. Shouldn't need that many, but if you are going to do it though, the reason why you do athlete first is because the next one down is coach and legendary. So, you know, we could go through here, we could choose an athlete. We're not actually going to pay for this, but let's just do it. We might do that. We might go, right, we'll get a sprint athlete. Right, we'll get the shot, the hammer. In here, we're going to take the 400 meters. We're going to go 100 and let's do probably Norway. And what you can do is, it's pretty expensive to be fair, but it does mean that you're collecting specific cards. It is not random luck. You do get 5,000 gems. 200,000 coins is overpriced, but it is what it is. But the reason why we like it is because we get the AC. Now, we know that the AC, to max out the store, is around about 3,800 AC, roughly, give or take. But this allows us to go through and just be able to add cards. This is the best way that you are accelerating your account. Now, these are randomly decided. Well, I say randomly, they obviously do decide. We've got enough to be able to buy everything, so we're just going to go through and buy everything. Let's just see if this is going to be a duplicate. I think the 3,000 steeplechase is not a duplicate. That's pretty good. Okay, we know that these are going to be duplicates. Again, more coins. And another pole vault. That's good. I think pole vault is the lowest, and now that's at 20. That's excellent news. Oh, I bought the gems first. We will take the coins. Why? Because we've got enough AC points to be able to do it. Otherwise, I would probably skip the coins. It's only 30,000. But getting 600 gems is pretty good. Okay, so now we're on to athletes. So again, 3 predetermined athletes. So sprint up to 4. That's low. That's one of the low ones. Jumps is up to 11. But these are taking quite a while actually. I do have some trading tokens. The other thing that I do is I make sure that I don't use my trading tokens in the week before. Mainly because what I want is one of these to get really close, and then I'll use the trading token after the AC store to make the most impact. The annoying thing about the store is it keeps on flicking left. That was good to get another medium run. I want as many medium runners as possible in a way, so I can get that bit upgraded and we can accelerate the account from that side. But we're not going to complain at the other ones, because we do want, as much as you want to get to 15 quickly, we also want a degree of level consistency. There is always an athlete and always a coach that just lags behind everything. It will be on like 3 and everything else is on 20. It just tends to be the way that the cookie crumbles in the game. I think our universal athlete, we're normally a person who doesn't get our universal athlete, so it's 26. One more and we should be able to max that out. Come on, one more. Are we going to get it? No, we're not. And there's a universal. We did get one at least. Right, now we're looking at coaches. I should have really seen how many of those I've got. Okay, medium runner up to 14. I'd love to do the medium athlete and coach at the exact same time, because the impact you make is massive. You really do get a good cup game. Okay, we've got 7 more of these to go. Jumps, okay, that's one of the ones that's a laggard. Throw in again. So that's a low one. Medium runner up to 15. I don't think we're going to get it anywhere close to upgrading. I would need them all to be medium runners. The sprint is getting a bit closer on the coach. That would help from a daily challenge point of view. Oh, up to 24. Jumps again. How many we got left? Last one. Medium runner, 16. Now, as I said, the medium runner is... I thought there was always a purple you could trade in here. I don't know why. I'm not going to complain. But it does. I swear there was a purple in here. It feels like they've taken that away. Put the comments in below if you agree with me on that. Now we're just going to take the golds and hope that we can get close. I think, do we go gold versus do we go athlete? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's close. We might have to do the 3,000 steeplechase. Oh, come on, let's get 2 more 3,000 steeplechase. Let's be really kind to me. It's just going to give me duplicates now, isn't it? This is why you want an even. It's catch-22. Yes, you want. How many shot puts do I get? You want an even balance so that all of these sort of count, but at the same time, you do want to max out because you want to be increasing your coin count. Wow, this is really unlucky now. Come on. Okay, we've got a long jump. So if I go back into the daily deals, we are going to buy the discus one. The reason why we didn't buy that is just in case we maxed it out using the AC store. We could have saved ourselves some gems. So that's where we're at. Let's just have a look at card wise. Athletes, medium runner, we are getting very close. There is a possibility we could have medium runner by the end of the week. We'll probably put some trades in for some medium runner cards. Coaches, I'm not too fussed that these are lagging slightly and not getting even closer. I think as a general group it's doing quite well. We need the next season. I think once we get to the next season we should be getting close to some coaches. So we're probably somewhere in the region of about 4 weeks away from some really big increases. If we look in here, we've got the 3,000 steeplechase at 28. We've got the discus at 26. So pole vault's still the one lagging. And then we've got, long jump and hammer. So is it those 5? Oh, and javelin 6. Okay. 6 legendary cards to go. Nearly there. The good thing about once you do that is the game one becomes a lot cheaper. Because any available package you were going to buy, you don't really care then about the golds. We'll just collect these. Normally I watch the ad on that just to get the extra gems. I don't do that for coins because I don't need them. But there you go. We have moved our account along. Interestingly, no upgrades off the back of all of that, but we're not going to complain because our athletes have generally moved forward quite well. Jump and throw is starting to progress. We're still lagging on the other 4, and yet again, universal athlete is the one that is the furthest behind, along with sprints. And then throw and jumps are behind from here. So I am hoping, if we just have a quick look at the wider bits, just on the blue and green cards. I always think once the greens are past 2,000, once a blue is past 8,000, you really are on a bit of a home stretch with those. We've got there the high jump. High jump's a good one as well because there's a fixed increase and you know what that increase is. Same as pole vault. 100's getting close. We are moving the account along. Are we close to being maxed on everything? No, we're not. 400 could be a good focus area as well, being at 2,200. The one I'm working on at the moment is the Cognache, which are some shoes, and that's nearly at 9,000. So once we hit 9,000, yeah, we do start start flying through. The other thing as well, let's just collect the weekly club box. Gives us more AC tokens. Now, hopefully, because this gives you lots of cards, this is... Oh, wow, that was a really good one there. Because we are now past the 9,000, which we were just referencing with Konyash. You can sometimes get two the same one there. The other thing as well is, let's just have a quick look at CC. The reason why we're looking at CC, because that will give us a trading token, which is orange based on the league that we're in. Let's have a look and see what the league looks like. Okay, we are predicted to come third. So hopefully we can get up to second. But USATF, that's a fall down for them. They're normally a lot higher and a lot stronger. So, yeah, it looks a relatively easy-ish group. But CZSK will be a challenge as well as USATF. So, you know, third is where we should come. And yeah, let's go from there. Let me know your thoughts on the new season. This is everything that you sort of get access into. New season, obviously, we will now be showing the November catalogue. So, interestingly here, we've got Tribe Challenge next week. And then we're going into one of the bigger events, which is the Halloween Battle. Not entirely sure what that is. It feels like... what did we have? Was it the World Tour Summer Championship? It'll be another Summer Championship, won't it? Yes. So it'll be like that, where you've got lots of events to do, which is fine. Then we're going World Tour, Nations Cup and Tribe Challenge. And then the World Tour playoffs to finish up at the end of November. The only thing left to check is, are we in a 4 or 5 week season? As you can see here, just under the activate button, we are in a 4 week season. So a shorter season. That means we need to be a lot more focused to make sure we get through everything. And the only thing we haven't checked is, does they raise the piggy bank at the end? Should be at 50,000, but let's just have a look. And it is. So no changes there. So that's the new season. Like, share, subscribe. Stick a comment in below. Yeah, hit the bell icon for notifications of all the videos that I do. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.